Hello. It's good to see you. Today we are here with a whole bunch of sneak peeks. I don't see how they accumulate so quickly. If you don't know what a sneak peek is, these things are great. Aldi puts these out every week. And yes, I know that where you live, you pronounce it differently. You call it Aldi or whatever. In the USA, it is pronounced Aldi. I did confirm that with Aldi USA. It always comes up, so I always feel the need to point out the fact that in the USA, it is pronounced Aldi. A-L-D-I. And they're not all over the United States. But we are lucky here where I live because we have had Aldi now for many years. The first time I ever went into an Aldi, my kids were really small. My younger son was barely walking at that point, and my older son was maybe 5 or 6 years old. And my first trip to Aldi was a total disaster. And it's so funny when I think about it now. Do you want to hear my Aldi story? Let me count first. Let me see how many of these are. So a sneak peek shows you products that will be available the following week at Aldi. It's usually stuff that's on their aisle of shame, which is what some people call that part of the store where they have things that they don't carry all the time. And you find different things on that aisle every week. So they show you what's going to be coming up, and I try to show them to you in the order of the most recent. These are the newest, and as you go back, you get to the older ones. That way, you can see right up front what's coming up, and you don't have to worry about if you fall asleep or you get bored and you stop listening to me. It's okay because you're not really missing anything because a lot of these things are already gone. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh my gosh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is no way it has been 11 weeks since we last looked at one of these. There's no way that's right. I can tell the ones that I picked up on a rainy day because they get a little bit wrinkled. They get rained on a little bit on the way out to the car. Must have been raining the day I picked up this one. It's kind of crinkled up a little bit. The rest of them look pretty good. So we will not look through all of these in detail because we'd be here for like 4 hours. I've had a very busy night. I got off work, went to an exercise class, picked up my son, brought him home, picked up dinner. We ate really quick, and then we got out and put up some more Halloween decorations. We keep adding to our decorations outside. I put some stuff out. My son put some stuff out, and I was untangling. I have these purple lights I was going to put out. I was trying to untangle them, but I was not able to do it. And I'll have to get back to that later because I wanted to come talk to you and look at these sneak peeks with you. So the lights can wait till later. If I wait any much longer, Halloween will be over and then it'll be a moot point. So that may be my plan. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe just give it like what, a little over a week, and it won't matter. Anyway, so the first time I went to Aldi, I wasn't even sure what kind of store it was. It had been there for a little bit, and I'd driven by there a few times, and my curiosity got the best of me. So I pulled in, and I sat in the parking lot. I had my kids with me, and I kind of watched people coming and going, and I'm looking in their carts. I'm going, well, it looks like they have groceries, but some of the stuff is in boxes and bags, and some of it is loose in the cart. I don't understand. I thought, can just anybody go in there? Because I wasn't sure. I'd never heard of this store. So finally, I just said, well, let's just go and see what happens. Let's just go inside. If we're not allowed to be there, somebody will tell us. So we went over. I went to get a card, and I realized they were all locked together. And I'm like, what is this madness? I can't get a card. And I didn't have a quarter. I didn't have any change at all, which I didn't know. If you go ask the cashier, they'll probably give you a quarter. I mean, if you ask nicely, they'll probably give you one. I had no cash with me, so I said, well, let's just go in. Forget the card. We'll just go in. So we went in, and I was blown away by the prices of the groceries. I'm sitting here like, well, everything is in boxes on the shelf. That's kind of weird. You know, most grocery stores don't do it that way here. That's not a typical thing. And we also you don't need money to get a cart. You just get it, you know. But then people leave them in the parking lot, which is annoying. But anyway, so we're walking to the store, and we picked up some stuff, but we don't have a cart. And I'm holding my younger son's hand, and he's toddling along, you know, and my older son is there. So here's where I messed up, okay? So we'll get into this in a minute. So we went back to the dairy section, and the eggs and the milk and everything's back in the back. And I knew we needed some milk. So I thought, let me grab a gallon of milk while I'm here. I mean, these prices are amazing. I definitely want to get a gallon of milk. And I asked somebody, I saw an employee, and I said, do you need a membership to shop here? She said, no, you're good. Anybody can shop here. I said, okay, cool. I didn't know how the store works. She said, yeah, it's a little different. So here's where I messed up. So I had my hands full. I had like some bags of chips or bread, or I don't know. I was holding some stuff, and my younger son was holding something. He probably had like a box of animal crackers or something. I don't know. I made the mistake of telling my older son to hold the gallon of milk. I shouldn't have done that. I should have held the milk, but I wasn't thinking. See, the milk had this condensation on the outside of it, and he was trying to hug it to his chest because he couldn't hold it. Like, I don't know if it just didn't occur to him to hold it by the handle. Anyway, it slipped out of his arms, and it hit the floor, and it just exploded all over the floor. Oh my God, milk. It was a gallon. I mean, milk went everywhere. It was like a tidal wave of milk. Oh my God, I felt so bad. I felt so bad because in my son, he has this look on his face like he's horrified. I felt terrible. And an employee comes back there, and I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me clean that up. And they said, no, don't worry about it. They went and got a mop and a bucket, and I said, let me do that. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. And my son's upset, and I'm trying to deal with the situation, and it was just horrible. I felt so bad, and there was a long line up front. I ended up just putting everything back, and we just left. I felt so bad. I didn't go back to that store for like 2 years because I felt so bad about that. But needless to say, since then, I have become a very happy, regular Aldi shopper. I am at Aldi all the time. I go there at least once a week, and I get most of my groceries from there. Anyway, yeah, my first experience with Aldi did not go well, but I always have my quarter, and I get my cart, and nobody's dropping milk anymore, so it got better after that first visit, for sure. Okay, one thing I'm excited about in this sneak peek, now these are items that are going to be available starting Wednesday, October 23rd, so that's tomorrow. The cool thing about this one is we're starting to get in Christmas stuff. Look at all the Christmas stuff. They're going to have their Merry Moments nostalgic tree. This one's pretty. It's kind of a mint green color, but they're going to have the dark green one too. And these are $19.99 each. And they also have a little candle. Look at that. They have a green one and a pink one. A little nostalgic tree candle. These are from Huntington Home. And those are $8.99 each. I kind of wonder if they're scented or if it just, looks like that and that's the cool part. I don't know. We also have these cute little Huntington Home snow globe candles. Those are nice. Those are cute. And we have our little 2-foot tall LED tabletop trees. They have the flocked tree, or they also have just the plain green ones with the little holly berries for $8.99 a piece. And we have these fun little Merry Moments holiday figurines. They have this velvety coating on them. These are $6.99 each. I'm not sure how big they are, and you can't really tell from these pictures how big they are because they're not, unless this is one of them. If this is one of them and you have a general idea of how big that tree is, you can kind of guess how tall they are. Looks like they're pretty good size. We have little Merry Moments nostalgic ceramic figures, like a little camper with a Christmas tree on top, or like a mini nostalgic tree. These are $9.99 each. And we have little mugs, a little holiday mug from Crofton for $3.99, or a holiday plate for $4.99. And bowls, these are $4.99 each. And we even have a Crofton holiday ceramic cookie jar for $14.99. That's nice. And we have Huntington Home holiday canvas bins. Now with these you can get one large bin or a two-pack of medium and small. So you get a medium and a small. Those are $9.99 each. Then when we come over to the back, we have some cooking stuff. Oh, they're going to have their Ambiano Classic stand mixer again. This comes with a flat beater, whisk, dough hook, guard, and a mixing bowl for $49.99. You can get the Crofton Awesome Pot. A lot of people like this pot. That's $29.99. You can also get the Crofton 3-piece cookie sheet set for $8.99. Or the Mega Cookie Sheet with a cooling rack for $12.99. Little mixing bowl and utensils, $9.99. Oh, this is a good deal. You can get the Crofton 3-piece glass baking dish set. That's $12.99. Little containers, food containers, $6.99 and $12.99. We have more food items in this one than they typically have. Usually there will just be something like this, the little Aldi savers, and that's it. But we have all this. We have pie. Look at this, P-I-E, pie. Belmont caramel apple or pumpkin spice whipped cheesecake. Oh, it's not pie at all. It's cheesecake. Never mind. No, that's not pie. It looked like pie. I thought that was Boston cream pie. It's not. It's caramel apple cheesecake. No, that's pumpkin. I'm blind as a dangbat. That's a pumpkin. That's an apple. Can we just back up? Just forget I said any of that. Cheesecakes. Oh, this is really good right here. It sounds, if you haven't tried it, it may sound terrible, but it's actually really good. We have Cretors, C-R-E-T-O-R-S, cheese and caramel mix popcorn. Oh, it's really good. They go really well together. You can get a bag of that for $3.49. And we have Belmont chocolate covered pie bites. Pie bites. Oh, it's in the frozen section. So we do have pie in bites, pie bites. 6 ounces frozen in an assorted varieties. This one they show here is coconut cream. So it's just little bites. If you don't like the trouble of having to bite into a piece of pie, it's pre-bitten. That sounds terrible. It's in bite-sized pieces. That sounds better. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oreo mini muffins, 2-bite. Oreo mini muffins, 2-bite. hind foot. No, that's one bite. You shove the whole thing in your mouth and then you can't talk for a minute. 13 ounces, $3.99. You get 9 of these 2-bite Oreo mini muffins. Looks like they have some kind of stuff on the top. I don't know what that is. We also have from the Bake Shop chocolate frosted chocolate sugar cookies. Ooh, double chocolate. It says chocolate sugar cookies with chocolate frosting. 13.5 ounces, $3.95. And over here we have our lovely little Aldi Savers section, available while quantities last. I will not be taking any, so there will be plenty for you to buy. I have no interest in this. Custom made meals, fresh bacon wrapped jalapenos. I'm not a big fan of jalapeno peppers. It's one of those things I would eat to be polite, but I wouldn't ride 2 on a mule to go get any. It's a waste of perfectly good bacon, if you ask me. I just don't like jalapenos. It's not my favorite thing. So that is a little look at some of the items they're going to have starting tomorrow if you're interested. I know these little trees here always get gone really fast. I wouldn't mind going to check out the little holiday figurines just to see what they have. I like the little tree right there. And then, now this was the one that came out this past week. These are items that were available starting Wednesday, October 16th. You can elevate your bedroom. I did look at the sheet set from Huntington Home. They had this velvet plush sheet set. I bought one of these sets in the past. The only problem is, after you wash it and dry it a few times, it kind of starts to feel. It wasn't as soft. I wasn't really happy with it after I washed it and dried it a few times. So I just went back to my flannel sheets. I checked them out and it seems like they're exactly the same. Now that was my experience. I mean, I'm not trying to talk you out of anything, but they were very soft and warm sheets, definitely. A little bit too warm. Sometimes they were too much. But after I washed them and dried them a few times, I didn't like the way they felt anymore, so I just went back to my flannel sheets. But it's $29.99 for the queen or the king size. And you get a fitted sheet, a flat sheet, and 2 pillowcases for that. And we have the Easy Home Laundry Sorter for $24.99. You can even get a corner garment rack. See, it goes like that. From Huntington Home for $14.99. Oh, this. I saw people talking about this on this Aldi Facebook group I follow. The Huntington Home Collapsible Closet Bin for $16.99. And people were talking about what they use it for. Some people bought several to use for storage in their pantry or in, just in their garage or whatever. For $16.99, you get this little collapsible closet bin. I looked at them, but I decided I didn't really need it, so I put it back. These were neat. The Soul Furniture Kids Beanbag Chair. See, it has a little handle. And they're big, too. That's a nice size chair for $34.99. You can also get the Ambiano Salt Aroma Diffuser for $29.99. They have these little men's or ladies warm lined clogs from Crane, and these were only $7.99 a pair. And the lining comes in all these fun colors and patterns, like you have an animal print on this one. And the men's were just, I think they were all kind of gray on the inside. We have Crane ladies athleisure joggers for $9.99 each. Or the Sarah ladies 2-piece pointel pajama set. That's very cute. It's kind of an eggplant color. It's very pretty shade of purple for $12.99. My experience with Crane and Sarah clothing is kind of hit and miss. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's not sewn together right and it fits weird. Like the seams are crooked. And the sizing is not consistent, so you may need a small in one thing and a large in something else, and It's a little frustrating, honestly. I'm kind of hesitant to buy clothing in the aisle of shame at Aldi because it's hit and miss in my experience. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great. So I don't really look at their clothes very much. They do have wonderful organizing items for your pantry. I have one of these in the clear plastic when they had it. The little turntable thingy. I put it in there I put it in the cabinet for my spices so you could just spin it around. But this is the Huntington Home Bamboo Pantry Organizer. And you can choose between the divided turntable or an expandable spice rack for $9.99. And we have these nice items for your shower. A little bamboo tower or caddy. And this is from Huntington Home. Or you can get the Soul Furniture bamboo bath stool for $19.99. Very nice. And we have the Huntington Home Loofah Anti-Slip Bath Mat. And these are pretty good size, and they're only $5.99 each. So you can kind of see what the little stand looks like. It's a nice size. And they have the Huntington Home Printed Shower Curtain. It's fabric for $7.99. Very nice. This one has more food too. Maybe they're going to start showing more food items like Priano Parmesan Chicken, 24 ounces frozen. That's $9.99. And we have specially selected gourmet tortellini, $2.49 for 6.5 ounces. We have the Sunday Shop Italian Gelato Cups, 12.7 ounces frozen for $3.99. And Priano Italian Style Cookies, assorted varieties, 7.05 ounces for $3.49. And we even have specially selected tiramisu or profiteroles in the frozen section, $6.99. You can get fresh browned Wagyu or however you say it, 1 pound, only $4.99. That did not last in my store. I went in there and tried to get some. It was all gone. Because I was in there like the next day. It was all gone. $4.99 a pound. Yeah, it didn't last long. And when they run out, that's it. They don't give more. This sneak peek is from Wednesday, October 9th. Oh, I have this. I bought this a couple of years ago. I bought the Ambiano Portable Wet Dry Handheld Vacuum. It works great. You plug it in and it has a little wall thing that holds it. $24.99. I use it pretty frequently to just vacuum up little stuff. It works great. I'm very happy with it. It's very easy to use and empty out and everything. It's really great. So this sneak peek here is about cozy vibes all the way. And this mirror was very popular. I think last year was the first time they had this available. And it is a duplicate of one from some other store. I forget what store, but it was available somewhere else. And so they made their version of it. Now this is $49.99. And it's from Huntington Home, and it's a vintage style gilt mirror. But this thing is pretty big. It's 33 inches high, 28.93 inches wide, so it's pretty big. But these hung around in my Aldi for a while this time. But I remember last year when they came out, you could not find these anywhere. People snapped them up right away. I guess everybody who wanted one got one last year. I don't need a mirror. I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. I have a beautiful mirror right now, a beautiful beveled mirror in my attic that I picked up at a thrift store for like $5. It's beautiful. I couldn't believe it was only $5. And I just brought it home, and it's in the attic. When my older son, when the time comes for him to move out on his own, I told him he could take it with him. He looked at me like I was crazy. He said, "Why would I want that?" I said, "I don't know, but I want somebody to take it." Anyway, we also have the Huntington Home Gilt Mirror Tray They don't say how big this is, but it's only $14.99, so it's probably not huge. And this clock is pretty big. The Huntington Home wall clock, that is $19.99. And we have the Soul Furniture nesting table. Honestly, I think this price is a bit much. It's $39.99, and it's really not that nice. I wouldn't pay $40 for it. Here we have the Huntington Home Cozy Throw in different colors, 50 inches by 60 inches for $19.99. Oh, this is nice. The Huntington Home Collapsible Trunk for $19.99. And Huntington Home Ultra Soft Area Rug, $49.99. Wow, the whole back side of this thing is food. Maybe they're running out of non-food stuff. Oh, don't worry. The closer we get to Christmas, the more they'll have. You have here specially selected Fall Harvest Mac and Cheese, 9.75 ounces for $2.99. Oh, these are really good. I've bought these. I hate I missed these. I don't remember seeing these. The Priano Restaurant Style Meatballs, 20 ounces frozen. They're only $4.99 and they are so good. Oh, they're really good. And you can get the Priano Manicotti or stuffed shells. The Manicotti is really good. 16 to 20 ounces frozen, and it's only $4.99. I haven't tried the stuffed shells, but I do like the Manicotti. It's really tasty. The stuffed shells are probably good too. And we have pumpkin spice items. Well, I've shown you a lot of these in the show and tell video from when I bought this stuff. Like the Southern Grove coconut clusters in apple cinnamon or pumpkin spice. Those are $5.79 each. Love and Fresh pumpkin spice streusel bread, $3.99. And we have the Bake Shop strip Danish pumpkin or cinnamon, 14 ounces for $3.45. And this Aldi Saver is a fresh family pack, 93.7 organic grass-fed ground beef, $18.99 for a 4-pound package or $4.75 per pound. Let's look at some of the items from October 9th. The Halloween stuff got started early. Now this is from October 2nd. We have kids' little Halloween pajamas from Lily and Dan, $7.99 each. And they have pajamas for adults as well. Those are $12.99. Oh, and they had a bunch of yoga stuff and workout stuff. Say Om to these. They had a yoga roller wheel, massage ball set. All this stuff is from Crane. Yoga mat. This stuff here was $8.99. We have the Crane yoga blocks, pads, straps, or bag, $6.99 each. And they have their electric chainsaw from Ferrex, $39.99. And the 20-volt cordless pole saw, $49.99. And they have their leaf scoops. These went very quickly. People scooped them up. $7.99. Very nice. From September 25th, they didn't have their great big skeleton this year, I noticed. They had the 36-inch skeleton for $12.99. Oh, I bought one of these and I took it to work. Everybody loves it. The Huntington Home LED Halloween birch tree. And they had different styles. Like they had one with bats, one with ghosts, one with like jack-o'-lanterns. I got the one with the jack-o'-lanterns. They're 24 inches high and they light up for $12.99. And they're very sparkly. They're covered in this black glitter. The only thing that sucks about it is if you have to touch it, like when you go to put batteries in it, you will get that glitter all over you. I had to use a sticky lint roller to get it off my hands. And we have these very cute little booties from Sarah for $14.99. Now this I didn't see. They had these long layering cardigans. I don't remember seeing those. They have a collapsible hamper from Easy Home. Oh, I wish I'd seen that. My younger son needs another one of these. $14.99. And we have the Saw Furniture rectangular storage ottoman. $19.99. Now that is items from September 25th. Going on back to September 18th. We're kind of in that in-between thing. Like, it's not really summer anymore, but it's not quite time for Halloween. So we just have these generic things. This is cute from Bond. We have the Wake Up Clock for $12.99. The Be Happy large huggable plush dolls, $9.99 each. And this was really neat, the Huntington Home Craft organizer. You can get either the small 20 drawer organizer or the medium one right here, the 10 drawer organizer, $14.99. Oh, we do have some Halloween stuff on the back. You can get these hanging candles, a set of 6 for $12.99. A giant spider, look at that, a 5-foot spider from Huntington Home, $12.99. We have fun little Crofton Halloween plates, $7.99 for 2. And we have the Ampiano 3.7 quart air fryer for $39.99. And the Crofton 12 quart porcelain enamel stock pot, that was $19.99. Oh, look at those little chairs. That's cute. You get Soul Furniture kids table. You get the kids table and 2 little chairs for $34.99. That is cute. And that is stuff from September 18th. Gosh, they did have Halloween stuff. How far back does the Halloween stuff go? That's generic fall. Now this is September 11th. Oh, I did buy a Halloween inflatable. I have one. It's a little vampire cat. He's so cute. I wanted to get these 2 LED ghosts, but these got gone before I was able to get any. We have hand-woven layering rugs from Huntington Home, $6.99 a piece. Oh, they still have some of these at my Aldi. The Hard to Tell fall character pet beds. And they're still not on clearance. $14.99. And we have some kid stuff back here. We have a Play-Doh starter set. That's $12.99. And the Bend and Color and Activity set, that's $7.99. And we have from Be Happy Magnet Builds Neon or Pastel. These are $14.99. And then down here, your home needs these. You can get an Easy Home multi-purpose dolly for $14.99. The Crofton Fridge and Beverage Organizer, that's $4.99. And the Bone Flexible Surge Protector, those are $19.99 each. And the Aldi Saver is some Thomas Farms fresh grass-fed skirt steak, $5.99 per pound while quantities last. And that is September 11th. Why do we have so many of these? September 4th. You can see we have a lot of fall stuff. I think the prettiest thing on here are these Huntington Home glass pumpkins. Oh, these were so pretty. I looked at these. They're kind of small, but they're very pretty. I love the blue one. The blue one is pretty. Well, that one's pretty too. These were $14.99 each. Or you could get the Huntington Home Sherpa pumpkin pillow. 11 inches diameter, $9.99, or the bigger one, the 15-inch diameter one, for $14.99. And we have more pumpkins back here. You could get the 2-pack mini pumpkin casserole dishes, $9.99 each. Or you could get the 2-quart large pumpkin casserole dish for $14.99. You can even get the Crofton pumpkin gravy boat for $6.99. Very nice. Going back to August 28th. Lots of fall stuff. These little flocked pumpkins are so pretty. I like the dark green one. They are kind of small again, but they're only $4.99 each. When they have these beautiful accent rugs, I have this one. Well, I have one similar to that I bought there several years ago. It's been by my back door in the kitchen for like at least 3 or 4 years. 26 inches by 36 inches, $12.99. And we have stuff for babies. We have must-have baby essentials like the Little Journey Infant Play Gym. You can get this in 2 themes. They have Safari or Celestial. That is $26.99. And the Millie 5-piece baby feeding set for $7.99. Oh, they had their slow cooker. I don't remember seeing this. The Ambiano 6-quart programmable slow cooker. That was $29.99. Or you can get the smaller one, the Ambiano 2-quart slow cooker. That's only $9.99. I did buy one of these tables. This is the Adventure Ridge 4-foot portable table. It's so lightweight and so easy to fold up and carry. It has a little handle. $34.99. That was August 28th. And then we have August 21st. You could get, oh my gosh, I saw these when I was in Aldi last weekend. Mine still had a bunch of these. This is the Huntington Home Pedestal Bowl. And they are $12.99 each. They had a bunch of these left at my Aldi. Oh my gosh. Now this, I didn't see this. The Huntington Home Fall Tiered Tray for $12.99. I don't remember seeing that. That's pretty cool. We have little reversible comfort mats from Huntington Home and deluxe harvest mats. These are $7.99. Huntington Home gnomes for fall. You can get the big ones, the larger ones for $8.99 and the little ones for $4.99. And we have more artisan rugs here. These are a little smaller, $7.99. And the Crofton Low Pasta Bowl for $4.99 each. And the Hard to Tell Cat Corner Scratcher. These are $9.99. Oh, I bought this pair of shoes. They had one pair of these left. I bought them a couple of weeks ago. They were on clearance for $6.49 a pair. So I bought a pair of these open-toed shoes like this, the brown pair right here. They had one pair left and they were in my size, and I got them. I haven't worn them, but I have them. They're in my closet. So that was August 21st. The last one we have is from August 14th. And in this one we have the Huntington Home Queen or King 3-piece bed set. That includes a comforter and 2 shams for $29.99. I really like this. I looked at this, but I have no use for it. The Soul Furniture Woven Accent Bench, $39.99. I have one like this in my living room. It's similar to this, but it has a padded top and it has 2 shelves that you can put shoes on. So it's like a little shoe rack bench. So it's practical. So I don't need another one. And we have the Easy Home Flexible Basket. That's only $3.99. And, oh, look at this. This is nice. The Ambiano 2-slice toaster for $19.99. That seems kind of high for a toaster. But I couldn't tell you the last time I looked at the prices of toasters. I've never purchased a toaster. I have one, but my mom gave it to me like 20 years ago. Somehow she ended up with 2 toasters and she just gave me one. I've actually never bought a toaster before. Interesting. And I've never bought an iron. I have an iron that my mom gave me. I've never bought an iron either. Alright. We have the Conair Compact Hot Rollers for $14.99. And the Huntington Home Luxury Cotton Bath Mat. Looks very nice. That is $9.99. You can also get the Huntington Home Shower Caddy Organizer for $12.99. And then finally we have this Aldi Savers. One little food item. This would be the fresh seasoned lamb leg steaks for $7.99 per pound while quantities last. I'm pretty sure it's long gone by now, because that was a little while ago. I don't think we've ever had this many sneak peeks at once. Wow, it's a fan of savings. So I have come a long way from my first trip to Aldi, and I'm so glad I went back. And I remembered to bring a quarter, and I didn't make my poor little son try to carry a gallon of milk that was wet with condensation and therefore slippery. That was my mistake. I did apologize profusely to my son for putting him in that predicament. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed getting to see all of these Aldi finds. Oh my goodness, and it's hard to believe, but we are already into the Christmas time. We're getting into the period of time where you're starting to see Christmas stuff in the sneak peeks. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. And thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again really soon.